Good afternoon, good night, good evening, I should be saying. Good evening, everyone. It is your boy, Anointed Assassin here, and today we got a good video that we're gonna come up here. Yesterday we made a video about what you can do to gain good experience points, huge amount of experience points for your commanders. And if you did not see that video, the description, the link is on the description below. Just copy it, take a look at it, check it out, and see what you can do to gain a lot of experience and boost up your commanders, level them up as quickly as possible instead of using those books. So this video, I'm gonna go ahead and make I'm making this video because I did receive a lot of feedback from a lot of my friends, really close friends from the Alliance, from Kingdom 1199. I got a lot of feedback. They saw me using some commanders, and I want to break the ice and to let you guys know why I was using those commanders. I was basically using those commanders because I need them to level up as quickly as possible, because Belisarius is the one that I primarily use for Ark of Osiris, and I need him to be level 60 as quickly as possible so I can use all his get all the correct talents to get his max speed. But yeah, that's why I was using Belly on yesterday's video, and then of course other commanders there to gain a lot of boost on their level. But today we are gonna talk about certain commanders that I personally would suggest you to use if you are a free-to-play, low spender, new to the game, and maybe even into the game if you haven't gotten this far. But if you have, well then just go ahead and give us a comment or a suggestion on what you think. So after looking at the commanders here, and again, the main focus of the video is who you can use to who you can use to give you, that will give you more value when it comes to gaining that experience for your commanders that you're leveling up. One of my first picks is of course Lohar. Lohar is one of my first picks, and this is the reason why. It's his third skill. As you can see there, it's he gives you 70% experience bonus. Okay, and that's not including any kind of equipment if you put on him, and that's not including a ruin if you go pick that up. So if you pick up a ruin, and plus if you put on some equipment on your peacekeeping commanders, that will give you a lot of experience, more than what we spoke about yesterday. And but yes, Lohar is one of my top commanders that I would suggest to work on for the epic. Like on the epic tier, he is the first one out of all of them. I believe that there is a better one than Lohar, and that one, my friends, is Mulan. The reason why I say Mulan is because of her third skill here, which is called Conslayer. As you can see here, it says both commanders in the troops gain 15 additional experience, 15% for the first level, 30% on the second level, 45% on the third, 70 on the fourth, and once you expertise this skill, it'll be 95% bonus for experience. So Mulan is by far, for me personally, the best commander you can use when your main goal or focus is to try to level up your commanders as quickly as possible without using so many books. Because of course, me personally, I use the books to level legendary commanders or big main project commanders. Like right now it's Alexander the Great, so everything's going into Alexander the Great. All my books, everything, I'm tossing everything on Alex because I want that commander to be max leveled expertise as quickly as possible. So with the other commanders, my plan is of course to use the available peacekeepers that I have with the right experience, with the right skill level, I should say, that will give me the best value. So again, Mulan, in my point of view, is the best one when it comes to all the commanders that I personally have unlocked right now. There's a bunch that I don't have unlocked, so I haven't really looking into their skills. Might be something that I'll do later in the future, but as of right now, Mulan is my top. I am considering this commander to focus on her maybe later down the road, but as of right now, again, we're just talking about who can give you the best value. If you have this commander available and if you have that third skill unlocked, I would suggest to expertise it if you want to use her for peacekeeping. Okay, so Mulan and Lohar are the top ones that I would suggest, and then we would go to Ethelfled. Ethelfled, her the reason why, of course, is because she again gives you that experience bonus that you are needing, especially in the early game and mid game as well. Here you can see that her experience bonus, first level is 5, second 10, third 17, fourth level 25, and once you max that skill, you'll get 35% of experience bonus. And then of course the last one that I have here, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, but if I'm not mistaken, is Diao Chan, I believe. And her skill, let me find it for you here, right here. It's the second one, Dance of Silver Lotus. As you can see here, she has an experience bonus of 5 for the first level, 10%, 15%, 20%, and then once you max it at 25%. So these are the ones that I'm pointing out to you that I would suggest when your focus again is obtaining the most experience points for your commanders. Okay, now of course we have Boudica. I would suggest Boudica when you're doing barbs, and the reason why is because she does damage to the barbarians, but if I'm not mistaken, haven't really noticed, or maybe I probably just misread, but I don't think she actually gives any kind of experience like Diao Chan, Mulan, Ethel, and Lohar, as you can see here. So Boudica is really good when it comes to barbing because she does additional damage to them. But again, the main focus today's video is who would I recommend to focus on or to use when your main focus is to gain that experience. And again, we got Diao Chan, we got Mulan, and then we got Ethel, and then of course Lohar. Now, some other stuff that you might want to consider is some equipment. And again, this is if you're really going in hardcore into gaining that experience, which is something that I'm gonna start doing here. Because normally I'm collecting ruins, I'm using those commanders, and I'm doing the cycle that I showed you guys on yesterday's video. But there are some equipment that you can use to even gain more experience. As you can see here, we have the commander's heavy armor, okay? And as you can see here, it gives 3% commander experience gain, okay? So that's one of them. The other one, let's see here, Saint Song is another one. It gives the commander 3% to gain experience. And the other one, if I'm not mistaken, it was Lohar's Bone Necklace. This one is by far one of the best equipment that you can put either on Lohar, Ethel, Milan, Dale Chan when you're using those peacekeepers to give you experience, okay? This equipment here is by far the best one. It gives you 10% extra to gain your experience. So again, guys, I try not to make these videos really long because I know that time is very valuable, very precious, and you guys might be spending time with your families or doing something in the game. So I don't want to take too much time of your day here today. So again, just wanted to share that news or this video with you guys of those top commanders that I would recommend when again, not just barb farming or chaining barbs, but again, the main focus is gaining as much experience as you can. Again, I'll go over them. You got Lohar, you got Ethelfled, you got Mulan, and you got Dio Chan, okay? And then of course the equipment, which all the equipment that I show you were elite, pretty easy to get. And then don't forget those ruins. All right, again, if you want to see what I do to get as much experience, at least close to 30,000 experience points per commander, again, check out the link on the description below of my previous video that I made yesterday. Check it out, let me know what you think. Again, this is your boy Anointed Assassin. Thank you very much for your time today. Have a blessed night. Take it easy and go kill it in the kingdom. All right, see you later, y'all.